Hi there, I'm Joel Gerschman, co-founder of Digital Autopilot. I'm excited to share this video with you. This is a segment taken from our e-commerce growth engine course on how to drive more traffic, conversions, and profit from your e-commerce business. To access the full course, click on the link in the description below or subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Really hope you enjoy. Hi, and welcome to the second part of Module 2. You've now defined your target market, so you can be laser focused with your marketing and messaging. But what exactly should you say to your target market? How will you influence them to engage with you and your products or services? The answer is that you'll need to be able to differentiate your business. And that's what this module is all about. To help you create your differentiation strategy, we're going to be exploring, first of all, what differentiation is. We're going to look at why it's essential to your growth, and we'll look at some very specific techniques for differentiating your particular business. Let's begin. Now, differentiation is really about favorably distinguishing your business in the minds of your customers relative to your competition. People sometimes call this idea your unique selling proposition, your USP, or sometimes people call it your competitive advantage. In truth, it doesn't matter what you call it, as long as you can make a legitimate claim to being better than your competition in some meaningful respect. Sorry to be blunt, but if you can't differentiate your business in some meaningful way, don't expect customers to buy from you over your competition. Right? Think of it this way. A business that exists without a key differentiator is sending the message, buy from me for no particular reason. Right? Hardly compelling. Instead, you need to clearly answer the question that all potential customers ask, at least subconsciously. Why should I purchase the product or service from you over all other alternatives on the market? If you can answer that question in a clear, compelling, and verifiable way, you're in with a good chance of growing your business and achieving your vision. Now, differentiation is really a two-step process. Step one is to identify the core driving needs of your target customers. And then step two is to select your differentiation strategy by deciding which needs you want to meet better than the competition. Let's explore each of those steps in a bit more detail. And let's start with the first of those. Right? To effectively differentiate your business, you'll first need to understand what drives your target customers to buy. In other words, their driving needs. When thinking about customer needs, it's helpful to think of four categories of needs and keep them in mind. Number one are what we call functional needs. These are needs that relate to how the product or service performs. If you're buying a car, it might be speed, comfort, quality, space, looks, safety, reliability, etc. But then there are also what we call emotional needs. These are needs that relate to how the product or service makes us feel. Does it convey a certain status? Does it give us peace of mind? Does it make us feel confident, courageous, adventurous, powerful, connected, attractive, successful, and so on? Right? Then there are what we call economic needs. These are needs that relate to its cost versus benefit. How expensive is it? Is it a fair deal compared to competitors? Right? We don't want to be taken for a ride. Is it value for money? Will we get a return on our investment? And so on. And then finally, there are what we call experience needs. These are needs that relate to the purchase experience itself, not to the product or service. For example, how friendly, helpful, easy, and straightforward is the payment process? What's the site's user experience like? These are what we call experience needs. Why bother thinking about customer needs so deeply, right? Well, for one thing, advertising copy that doesn't hit on your customer's core driving needs simply won't work. Right? If your target market is hard on cash and after a low-cost product, yet you focus on your environmentally friendly qualities, you're way off the mark. But perhaps more important, if you don't know what truly drives your customers to buy, how will you ensure your products and services and your purchase process genuinely meet their needs? Right? You can advertise till the cows come home, but if what you offer them doesn't blow them away, it ain't going to work. Practically, there are two steps to take. Right? First step is to consider the needs of your target customers and write them in your growth plan template. Just list them down there. Then simply underline or highlight what we call the driving needs. These are the ones that are most critical to their purchase decision. What are the needs that, if met, will actually compel them or increase the chances of them making a purchase decision? Once you've identified the most important needs of your target customers, it's time to decide on your differentiation strategy. And to do that, you'll need to make a strategic decision about which customer needs you want to differentiate around, such that it will make you stand out in the minds of your customers. But be careful here, right? Differentiation does not merely mean being unique or different. Differentiation means you're able to meet one or more of the driving needs of your target customers better than the competition. At the end of the day, customers want their needs met. And if you can do that better than others, you can effectively differentiate your business. Don't make the mistake that many businesses make, right? All customers expect good value, fair prices, and good customer service. Right? That's not better. That's your threshold requirement to be in the game and not go out of business. The real question is, what's your unique value to the market? Is it your lower price, better selection, higher quality, greater convenience? Right? Is it that you have speedier delivery, better warranty, exclusive source? Are you more socially conscious? Are you more fun? Are you hipper than the next person? And so on. Your task in light of this is to look back at the most important driving needs of your target market and decide which 1 to 2 needs you can meet better than others, such that it differentiates you in the marketplace. And remember, this process is intended to be visionary. So don't worry if you're not currently meeting each need as effectively as you'd like to, provided you realistically believe you could meet these needs in the future with some work and effort. Now, to make your differentiation claims compelling, so we're not finished yet, you'll need to legitimize them with as much objective, measurable data or reasoning as possible. Don't just say you're faster, longer lasting, higher quality. Prove it with some evidence. Research studies, case studies, testimonials, unique qualifications or experience. One powerful example of legitimacy is linking your offer to a guarantee that puts your money where your mouth is, right? Do you have a delivery guarantee? Do you have a quality guarantee? Think of one that might be relevant in your particular case, because it can be a powerful example of legitimacy building. You may be surprised that the online business Features, which is a company that sells socks, offers a lifetime guarantee for their products. Features makes a promise to its customer that their socks are durable and high quality. And with a no questions asked lifetime guarantee, customers can basically rest assured that they're investing in a rock solid product. Again, this is just one example. It may not be relevant to your specific business. Let's have a look at another example. Take Patagonia. Right? They're one of the leading outdoor clothing brands. They're known for making long-lasting, eco-friendly products. What they call their ironclad guarantee has been tried and tested by many of their customers. It's basically a lifetime guarantee that has become the cornerstone of their success in achieving, incredible levels of trust and loyalty from their customers. And by making it one of their differentiators, Patagonia has used the guarantee as a really clever marketing strategy while staying true to its core brand values. And you can see, if you go to their product page, you'll see that just underneath the Add to Cart button, you'll see it references their ironclad guarantee, and you can click there to find out more information. Again, a powerful selling tool. Another example is Atola, an AI-powered skincare brand that creates customized beauty serums. Having data and technology at its core, this company, Atola, showcases confidence in its product by offering a money-back guarantee on your first purchase. Again, a powerful example of legitimacy. And just like these businesses, your task now is to ask yourself, what tangible evidence can you provide to justify your differentiation claims? Now, what are the key actions to take from here? So that's the theory. Now let's put it into practice. So number one, consider the needs of your target customers and write them into your growth plan template. Two, the driving needs. Underline or highlight the driving needs, the ones that are most critical to their purchase decision. Three, decide, right? Review the driving needs of your target market and decide which 1 to 2 needs you can meet better than others. And finally, evidence. Consider what tangible evidence can justify your differentiation claims and write it into your growth plan template. Good luck. I really hope you enjoyed this training video. If you did, please like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share with others so they can benefit too. And to access the full e-commerce growth engine course, just click on the link in the description below. Good luck growing your e-commerce business.